That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Snatched up. Out to Doncic. It's stolen by Harrington. Morant against Wembanyama. Short passes to Beal. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Pass to Doncic. The three. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for New York. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Siakam is checked in for the Magic. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Morant passes to Beal. No good with the triple. New York leading by 8. Ewing for 3. And they recover it. Here's Hill. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now DeRozan. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Let's get an update on Shaq. David, what's the status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
On the court for Orlando, Al Harrington is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nash, then it's DeRozan, and it's Short in at the 3 slot. And Orlando making a change here. Kirilenko's checked in.
Number 47.
New York on D. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards against Nash. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
To the paint. It's stolen by DeRozan. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Orlando trails by 11. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And New York making a change here. Booker's checked in. pass with no one around. Another miss by Orlando. New York leading by 11. Here's Adebayo. The offensive rebound. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards against Nash. Right side, Beal. Shot to stop the run. The Magic again can't hit. Beal's gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
A nice shot by Booker.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. And a fast break now for New York. Fade away. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 5 points so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks.
Now here's Edwards. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Nash against Adebayo. Nash with the bucket.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Inside, here's Adebayo. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Nash, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Ewing misses. Orlando trails by 16. To the inside. Beal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for New York. Shaq's checked in for Orlando. Ja Morant comes in for Steve Nash.
Yeah. You know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Morant. Outside for Beal. Sinks the triple. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Shaq. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And DeRozan sends it back. Here's Brand. O'Neal with the rebound. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. And count it from 19 feet away. Kirilenko's got his second bucket. And so it's New York, 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Adebayo, DeRozan out there with Edwards. Then there's Ewing. And it's Brand in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Wasted no time on that one. Edwards got 18 points.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
It's rebounded by New York. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beal. Second shot opportunity. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
New York leading by 11. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Ewing. Magic moving the ball around. Siakam for 3. Another miss by Orlando. New York with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by New York. Beal with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He does not look very comfortable at the line. This very well could be Shaquille O'Neal's kryptonite.
For Orlando, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And so here is New York. It's a 13-point game. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter. Edwards against Morant. It's rebounded by New York. Adebayo with the ball. 13 points in the game. Hits it from 3-point range. Adebayo's got 16.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
There's Beal with the 3. The Magic again can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Orlando trails by 20. Outside, Beal. To stop the run. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And so here is New York. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. That one falls. DeRozan's got his first basket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Nene, he's checked in for New York. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Edwards. And a change for the Magic. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Andre Kirilenko. With the step back, here's DeRozan. The Magic again can't hit. New York leading by 22. Here's Nene. And the shot goes in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morant against Mitchell. Outside, Beal from downtown. It's rebounded by New York. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over O'Neal. The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's Beal on the wing. To the middle. And Shaq with the slam.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Now, here's Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Mitchell. Puts it up for Adebayo. It's blocked by Shaq.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
And Adebayo sends it back. DeRozan with it. Now Beal defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And New York making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Now here's Nash. And he lays it straight in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
The Magic of... been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first free throw is good.
Steve Nash taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Grant, Nene up top. It's stolen by Harrington. Fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Orlando, Andre Kirilenko is out there with Al Harrington. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Nash. And it's DeRozan in a two-guard. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for New York?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Jokic has a two-pointer. Puts up the runner and hits. Jokic has got his first bucket in this one.
Jokic, one of my favorite bigs to watch. So crafty, light on his feet. He gets to jump on the defense with that pull-up shot of his. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And the foul on Elton Brand. That is his first foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for Brand. Here's Harrington. Off the inbound pass. And Harrington throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. A different look for New York. Nene, he's checked in for Jokic. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Luka Doncic. Morant against Edwards. Down low. Here's Siakam. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Orlando now. Launches the three. Good on the triple.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Edwards. And it goes down 2 points. Edwards got 24.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Beal from long range. He's off on that one.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And the shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Morant, the bounce pass. Edwards with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. A different look for New York. Bam Adebayo comes in for Nene. And Elton Brand subbed in for Hill. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes.
And the foul on Elton Brand. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established